How much will 10,000 Gala be worth in 2025? In today's video, I want to take a deep dive on that and explain several reasons why I believe 10,000 Gala could potentially be worth a lot in the next 2 years. And by the way, quick disclaimer, this is not an invitation to buy, sell, or trade Gala. That is not the case whatsoever. These are all just hypothetical scenarios. However, with all that being said, I first want to mention how the current price of Gala is sitting at around 4 cents, which means that 10,000 Gala at the time of this recording is worth around $410. And with that in mind, if anyone out there right now owns 10,000 Gala and Gala were to reach the price of $1, they would have potentially have turned their $410 investment into $10,000. I mean, that's insane, right? That's around a 23x from here. And personally speaking, I think that $1 for Gala is actually a pretty easy target for it to reach during the next bull run. You know, some people may think that $1 is a crazy goal for Gala, but I don't think so. You know, in fact, right, in 2021, Gala's all-time high price was 82 cents. So if you think about it, during the next bull run for Gala to reach $1, you know, it's not really even that far off of what it reached just around 2 years ago. And Gala, fundamentally speaking, has actually improved a lot ever since 2021. You take a look at Gala right now, they have their own blockchain called Jiri. They're building their own metaverse called the Voxverse. And as well, on top of that, they are also entering DeFi as well. And when I take into consideration just how much the Gala ecosystem has grown, and when I take into consideration just how much it has improved, you know, when I take all of that into account, I really do think that $1 for Gala during the next bull run is a very realistic target. And again, right, isn't it crazy? Just owning $410 worth of Gala right here, right now, could potentially generate over $9,500 in profit if Gala were to just reach the price of $1. That's so insane. And if we take a look at Gala at the price of $2, for anyone out there who owns 10,000 Gala and Gala were to reach the price of $2, their Gala holding would potentially be worth $20,000. And do I think Gala could reach the price of $2 during the next bull run? Yes, I do, and let me explain why. First of all, Gala at its core is amazing. And if you think about it, right, what is Gala focused on? They're focused on film, they're focused on gaming, they're focused on music, they're focused on NFTs, they're focused on the metaverse, and they're focused on DeFi as well. And when it comes to all of these industries that they're focused on, I think they all have a lot of potential, and let me show you what I'm talking about. And first of all, I want to talk about Gala film and Gala music because oftentimes people overlook Gala film and Gala music. However, I think there is potential there. In fact, right, if we take a look at this, did you know that just last year, the movies and entertainment market was worth over $95 billion? And that is huge. However, what's even more amazing is the fact that by 2030, the movies and entertainment market is actually expected to be worth over $169 billion. And wow, that's crazy right there, because what that means is that the film and music industry is expected to grow by over $70 billion in a relatively short amount of time. I mean, 2030, it's only around 7 years away at this point. And also on top of just film and music, Gala is also focused on DeFi as well. They're planning to enter the decentralized finance market. And I think that right there also has a lot of potential. In fact, according to Grandview Research, the DeFi market is projected to be worth over $230 billion by 2030. So DeFi could potentially be massive in the future. It's already big right now, but it could be even way bigger. And also Gala's focused on building a metaverse called the Voxverse. And when it comes to the metaverse industry, that also has mind-blowing potential. According to McKinsey, the metaverse industry could potentially generate a value of up to $5 trillion over the next 7 years. And when it comes to NFTs, by 2030, it's actually projected that the NFT market could be worth over $211 billion. And last but not least, when it comes to blockchain gaming, according to Crypto.com research, blockchain gaming is actually expected to 10x the growth rate of traditional gaming. And I think with all that being said, I think it's fair to assume that Gala is focused on all the right industries that have a lot of potential. Again, right, they're focused on DeFi, focused on film, focused on music, focused on gaming, focused on building a metaverse, focused on NFTs. And the data shows that all of these industries have a lot of potential upside. And when I take all of that into consideration, I think Gala over the next 2 years, as they continue to improve their ecosystem, I think really it is not out of the realm of possibility for Gala to reach the price of $2 during the next bull run. And when it comes to Gala at the price of $3, at that point, 10,000 Gala would be worth $30,000. And now, when it comes to Gala at $3, do I think it's going to reach it during the next bull run? I think it could happen, but I do think that the probability of Gala reaching $2 is higher than Gala reaching $3. However, with that being said, it's not out of the realm of possibility for Gala to reach $3 in price. In fact, there are many bullish metrics that show that Gala could potentially reach this during the next bull run, because if you take a look at this chart right here, you will see that back in 2021, when Bitcoin was at $68,000, when Gala was at 82 cents, sense when altcoins were having that massive rally and when everyone was so enthusiastic about the crypto space overall, when all of that was going down, there was only around 300 million crypto owners in the world. And now some people may think, oh, around 300 million, oh, that is so mind-blowing, that is so a lot. But it's actually nothing compared to right here, right now. In fact, currently, there is over 100 million more people owning cryptos than there were back in 2021. As we speak right now, there's over 420 million crypto owners in the world, which means that currently there is more people than ever before owning cryptos. So just imagine this, right? If back in 2021, with only around 300 million people owning cryptos, the crypto space was still able to have that insane rally, just imagine what will happen during the next bull run, especially now that you add over 100 million more people owning cryptos. I mean, during the next bull run, the FOMO, the buying pressure, the buying volume, all of that could potentially be at an all-time high. And I do believe that during the next bull run, Bitcoin is going to go to at least $100,000. I think that's going to happen for Bitcoin. I think that's pretty much inevitable. Not financial advice, of course. But I think that is a reality for Bitcoin in the future. And here's the thing, when that happens for Bitcoin, can you just imagine what's going to happen to altcoins? I mean, man, oh man, the altcoin season at that point is just going to go to a whole different dimension. I mean, it's going to be just mind-boggling. When that FOMO truly kicks in during the next bull run, when people are starting to FOMO back into crypto gaming projects, and once people start FOMOing back into Gala, when all of that starts going down, I mean, really, the sky is the limit for Gala. During the next bull run, I think Gala is going to go anywhere between $2 to $3. $2 for me is more realistic. Again, like I mentioned before, $3 is more on the optimistic side of things. And now, with all that being said, I want to talk about the inflation rate of Gala, because a lot of the times people overblow this. They think that Gala's inflation rate is crazy. And now, for the people who have watched my previous videos, you will say that, hey, haven't you talked about Gala's inflation rate before? And yes, I have, but I feel like in this video, it's very important to explain Gala's inflation rate, especially because this is a price prediction video, and people are obviously going to say, hey, with Gala's current circulating supply at around 19%, is this going to affect Gala reaching a high price? So I feel like it's important to address that question. And when it comes to that, I don't think that Gala's inflation rate is bad, and I don't think Gala's inflation rate is going to affect Gala reaching high prices, and I'll explain why. And when it comes to Gala's inflation rate, I first want to explain how Gala has a emission rate. And what that means is that as of right now, around 8 million Gala each and every day are released. However, it's important to keep in mind that Gala has a yearly halving event. While Bitcoin has one every 4 years, Gala has one every year. And what this means is that the emission rate of Gala gets cut in half each and every year. So sometime around this year, the emission rate of Gala is going to be reduced from around 8 million to around 4 million. And the year after that, after the next halving event, it's going to be around 2 million. Then the year after that as well, it's going to be around 1 million, and so on and so on. So when you think about it, the inflation rate of Gala actually keeps going down each and every year. And also, it's important to keep in mind that Gala's very own blockchain called Jiri actually uses the Gala token for gas fees. So as the Jiri blockchain continues to grow, as it continues to prosper, as there is more traffic on the Jiri blockchain, that's all going to be very amazing for the Gala token. So when I think about it, when I consider Gala's emission rate, when I consider Gala's yearly halving event, and when I consider how the Jiri blockchain uses the Gala token for gas fees, when I take all of that into account, I really don't think that Gala's inflation rate is that bad whatsoever. I think overall Gala's inflation rate will not hinder Gala from reaching high prices. I don't think it's going to be an issue for Gala moving forward. I am very bullish on the future of Gala. And if you want to know why I believe Gala will shock the world, make sure to go ahead and check out this video right here. Click on this thumbnail. I think it's an amazing video, and I think you all would really love it. It's a wonderful video. And with all that being said, it's been Lee the Captain, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace. Bye.